Greetings from, can you see the sign? Riverside Lodge. And this one, this is still in Fredericksburg, and it's raining a little bit, so I'm going to, there's the sign, Riverside Lodge. I came over here to go to the indoor pool today. Let me see if I can take this microphone off so I have a little more flexibility. But I was going to give a short tour of the facility today. There's plenty of disability parking on both sides of the road and a covered entry. I do have a key fob which will get me in the front, but I wanted to show you some of the outdoor amenities first. So I will try to be less conspicuous in the video and show more of the facility. This is a beautiful memorial to military, POWs, MIAs, and all that have served. Hopefully the rain is not affecting the camera too much. Here, honoring all who served our country. See, we've got Coast Guard, Air Force, Navy, and Army. I guess they have two navies. Oh, yeah, the Marine Corps is part of the Navy. So, Department of the Navy, United States Marine Corps, Department of the Navy, United States of America, Department of the Air Force. Can you see that? Let's see. And then, yes, the Coast Guard is considered military in times of war. But I'll come back here. I should probably just go in the building, but I want to show some of the facilities at back, and I hope that the gate to the pool is not locked because of the rain. I really came to go to the hot tub, which is indoors. And I have my shirt from Branson and my backpack from Fort Worth. So yes, I'm becoming quite the domestic traveler. Oh, speaking of Branson, let me mention this real quickly. I'll stand under this cover, maybe let the phone dry off some. Here's some barbecue grills I assume that anybody can use. Look, they even have lights on them. There they are. And this big outdoor dining area. They don't have a restaurant here, so this is just, oh, and there's the pool over there. Maybe I can see. Yeah, there's somebody out there. I'm sure the door is open. A putting green and more outdoor dining. But I wanted to take you up to the waterfall. Oh, but while I'm under the cover, back to Branson. I am working on booking October right now. Forget where the camera is. There it is, down in that corner, so let me hold it like this. I'm booking October because I am fully booked with Trusted House Centers until September 26th. I will end at basically Wilmington, North Carolina, which is a beach city near Carolina and Cure Beach, and Fort Stockton, North Carolina. That's where I went to visit Miss Carol. Oh, a year, no, when I first got here. It hadn't been a year yet. And I'll visit her again, but I'm not house sitting for her. But that's where I will be leaving from to kind of begin my trip back to Texas. But I say that because it looks like I'm going to rent a week. I may need my bottle. My throat is starting to get scratchy. But anyway, if you want to join me, it looks like I will be in Branson. Sorry, at one of those condo things from, I think it's the 30th of September till about the 6th of October. I guess I'm going to have to get that bottle out. It's in my backpack. Hang on. I relocated over here to the base of the waterfall where they have this map. You may not be able to see it, but it shows Celebrate by Del Webb, where I'm staying, and then the American flag and one of the Confederate flags. And it shows you how close you are to the Fredericksburg, Spotsylvania, Wilderness, Chancellorsville battlefields, and how the Union forces were pummeled through the winter storm and the Confederate assault as they tried to work their way to Richmond through Fredericksburg. General Burnside in early January 1863 wanted to flank the Confederates, but he had a mud march and a winter storm. Here is another one, how they talk about hot air balloons were used for reconnaissance. And how they use, you are here, they have a hot air balloon. I'm going to leave my water bottle on the nice bench over here and walk you up to the waterfall as we work our way through the activity area here and over to the pool. I have been up to this waterfall. Here's a pavilion. I guess it's a stage. Maybe they have outdoor musicians here when it's nice, which it hasn't been most of the time I've been here. This is just a light rain. I still closed the doggy door so Jackson wouldn't get out. But you can probably hear the water running already, and I'm not even there. Just a few steps up, and it looks like there's a ramp with a few steps that way, so probably not completely handicapped accessible. But here's the waterfall. Oh, while we're talking about Jackson, things are going fantastic. He is a well-behaved, generally, but highly spoiled little Chihuahua Yorkie mix, okay? And I'll spin you around and you can see where we just came from. There's the back of those signs. Oh, and here's, look at these daylilies. Those are huge. I guess the water has tamped them down. And then the main road is up those rock steps there. I'm about a mile and a half from the house I'm sitting at, which is going very nicely. The homeowner returned from her cruise yesterday. Oh, and look, they have an amphitheater here, so you can sit and watch a grass. Bottom and top is cement, and then they have two rows of grass seats for the pavilion. So I guess if they do have an activity, lots of people can come. I'll run back down and grab my water bottle. Then we will work our way towards the pool. I think I will stay under the cover as much as possible. Here's a view of, oh, and look at the pretty crepe myrtles around the back. Hopefully the screen's not getting too wet or there's not water right on the camera. There doesn't look like there is. I'll pause until I get to the next location. Here I am back underneath the cover. Well, it doesn't look like a real cover. It looks like a lanai. So there's openings. What do they call it? Something with a P. But they have a very nice area out here. I was thinking of making a video. Oh, and there's some high top tables at the back of that area, which makes sense. We may avoid, I'll show you from here. There's a putting green. Down below there are pickleball courts. And then below the pool there are, I'm sorry, these are bocce ball courts. And that little house down there is as best I can tell, it's a community garden. There's a lot of tomato plants and stuff like that growing, and I saw somebody go get a whole bucket full. But yesterday this area was full. I think they were having a wedding in this community center here. And then I will pause again. You can see a few people at the pool. Weekends are generally when all the kids with the parents with the grandparents with the grandchildren come. Oh, it looks like a lifeguard is sitting out, but at least they have an umbrella. I guess that helps in the rain or the sun. Oh, and here's the shortest route, so I will cut it off till I get signed in, or pause it, I should say. I think I thought of the word that I've heard those kind of coverings called. I think it's called a pergola. But anyway, there's another view of the bocce ball court, and here's the pickleball and the tennis courts. And the deck of the pool is right here. I'm trying to keep the camera turned down so it doesn't, and you see these, I think these are river birches with that kind of arc. They have it on both sides. Very nice pool facility here. Here's a unisex restroom, and then a men's and a women's, and then they have a sign-in book usually, but it's not out in the rain today, so I'll sign on once I get inside. But there's the pool. That's where I usually, oh, here's the book. That's where I usually lay out in the sun, but I'm going to go straight to the hot tub. So apparently this is considered two pools for the lifeguarding company. So the indoor and the outdoor. The indoor is in there. The hot tub is in that window, and the indoor is right there. So I will sign in once I get inside. It looks a little bit busier in there, which is fine. Oh, and in a few hours, I think 6 o'clock local time, it is 3 o'clock now, so I'll stand here under the cover and finish, maybe with the background of the open space. At 6 o'clock, I'm meeting my friend that lives about 3 miles east of here, and we are going to the movie When the Crawdads Cry, or Swim, or something like that. Anyway, the Crawdad movie. I think it's called When the Crawdads Swim. It's apparently a girl that lives in the swamp is accused of killing her boyfriend or something. Sounds a little bit horror, a little bit scary, but it's supposed to be in Louisiana, I think. So my friend here likes that kind of movie. My friend in Manassas doesn't like it so much. So anyway, I'm going over here. We're going to one of the cheaper theaters. I hear they don't have recliners, but we agreed that for a 2-hour and 15-minute movie, we didn't need recliners. She just retired, and I'm semi-retired, so cheap is always good. Anyway, we'll talk to you soon. I'm going to go get in the hot tub for an hour or so. And I've already put the doggy door in so Jackson can't get out in the rain. But if it starts thundering, I need to run home and hold the little booger. Anyway, we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. I'll get this uploaded. Greetings from the Berg, or chillin' with Chip from the Berg. If you haven't signed up yet, there should be a subscription button down in this corner or down below the red button. I would really love to have a few more subscribers. You can see this place is beautifully landscaped and all kinds of amenities I did not have at my apartment. And last year when I had a pool at the senior apartment I lived in Fort Worth, I said, why should I pay for this for 12 months when I only use it for 3 or 4? Now I don't have to pay for it at all, and I have a wonderful one. And these lifeguards, a lot of them are actually foreign. I met one from Colombia and one from one of the stands, I think Islamist, I don't know, stands, something stand, Uzbekistan, I think it was. I didn't meet him actually. The Colombian said my roommate is from Uzbek. There's a company called American Pools, I think, that manages these, and they provide local lifeguards and foreign lifeguards. There's also one that's a football player. I talked to him quite a while yesterday. Here's a tip. Do not stand beside the lifeguard and compare your darkness and tan. I looked pale beside him, and I go home and I thought, oh, I'm pretty dark this year. So anyway, but yeah, he sits in the sun all day, every day. So love y'all. Subscribe, please, and leave me a comment. Thanks. Bye-bye.